Hi, I'm Orlando Santos, Secondary Principal, Austin Cove Baptist College, and with me today I have Megan Larmour. Now, Megan started at the school in 2011 as a foundation student, and we've just seen her develop into such a fantastic, mature student. But she has achieved so well in her swimming, and so today I've invited Megan to come and tell us a little bit about how she has achieved in swimming and how she's got started. So, Megan, how did you first get started in swimming?
When I was younger, I did swimming lessons, and as I grew older, I decided to join the Nippers swim squad, and I finished that up when I was in grade 5, and then I decided to join my club, Peel Aquatic Club, and my coaches have always said to me, "Oh, you'll be a great swimmer," and I didn't believe them. But then as I grew older, and I moved up the squads, and I've become who I am today.
Okay, and so tell us about some of your initial achievements just as a young swimmer, and then what you've recently achieved which you've done really well for yourself, I think.
Yeah, when I was younger, I reckon one of my most enjoyable moments was my first medal that I ever won as a swimmer. I won that in the 50 metres breaststroke in 2012, and then one of my most recent achievements would be 2 weekends ago, I won the girls 13 years and under 50 metres breaststroke, and I came first in that, and then third in the 100 metres. And then in November, I am travelling to Adelaide for the Pacific School Games, and I'll be representing WA.
Fantastic. So you are the top 50-metre breaststroke swimmer in WA for the under-13s, is that correct?
Yeah.
Wow, that is absolutely fantastic. Now, a lot of good athletes have a good mindset, they have a good mental attitude. Tell us about how you prepare mentally for a race and for a meet.
A lot of preparation goes into preparing for a meet. There's the diet, but then there's also how you control yourself and how you believe in yourself, and mentally preparing yourself for your race. You have to think about what you have to focus on, what you don't have to focus on. If you do a bad race, you have to forget about it, focus on your next race. And also you have to have a goal for the race, otherwise you won't achieve as if you were going to swim just a normal race.
So how have you started to better believe in yourself and believe that you can achieve these great heights?
Well, I've never believed in myself, but recently my dad just said to me, "You just got to go for it and believe that you can do it," because I never used to believe in myself, and then especially this school has helped me with the college affirmation. I believe the best in myself. I've recently believed in myself, and the goals and the achievements that I've set and achieved have just been amazing.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have a look at your medals in just a moment because we've got a table full of medals here. But tell us about some of your aspirations for the future. What would you like to achieve in the future?
Well, my ultimate achievement and goal would be to get to the Olympics, even that, or just the Commonwealth Games would be good enough. And making nationals next year would be amazing because I missed out by just inside a second last year.
Wow. And how did you deal with that disappointment? Obviously you were that close.
Yeah, I was really close, so I knew that I would get it next year because I was a 12-year-old going for a 13-year-old time, and this year I've been told by my coaches that I will get it, and I've got it in short course, so to get it in long course I should be able to do it.
Fantastic. And tell me about the support that you get from your family, because that's obviously very, very important.
Yeah, I get a lot of support from my family. They're always there for me to mentally, physically, emotionally prepare myself for the ups and downs, and they're always just encouraging, and they buy me expensive bathers.
Okay. Now, you'll need expensive bathers because you're going to be in the water how many times a week from now on?
7 times a week.
7 times a week. So that's every day?
Apart from Sunday.
Okay. So, okay. And in a training session, how far would you swim?
Between 3 to 5 kilometres. It depends what time of the year it is. We've got a competition coming up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how do you handle the cold water? Because there'll be times that I know, I'd just be wanting to snuggle up and not get out and stick the heater on, but you're obviously out there in cold water. You'll also be swimming outdoors as well.
Yeah.
How do you handle that?
Well, I just think of, if I'm going to give up now, how am I going to achieve my goals? It's just cold water. I need to get over it, and all this training will help me with achieving goals that I'm going to be getting. This was probably one of my favourite medals because this was when I achieved the girls 12 years and under 50 metre breaststroke WA all-comers state record that had been set for 21 years, and then I broke it. And then these medals I got this year in Exmouth. One of them was for the girls 12 years 50 metre breaststroke, and I broke a record then. One of them was for the 15 years 100 metre breaststroke that I had to swim up 3 years, and one of them was for the open 100 metres breaststroke, so I was versing all ages.
Well, Megan, our college affirmation says that you are the winner that you are created to be, and you are a real good example of someone who believes in themselves, always thinks good about other people, and also has that inner belief that you really are the winner that you were created to be. And I wish you all the success as you go forward in your swimming career.